What up? What up? What up?
What's happening, sir? How you doing?
Everything good. Everything good. Just finished up doing a radio show. Tapped in with you
Okay, what radio show you at?
at my joint.
Okay. That's what's up. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you. How you feeling today?
Everything good, man. Just working on some new music. Uh, Getting ready for tomorrow. We debut Ryan Wolf's new video. I'm here on World Star, and just putting some new music together, man. Ty Bree got some new project just coming, and just getting ready. Just dropping a new T Grizzly record tomorrow. It's just work mode.
Okay. All right, I want to start out here. How did you jump into the music game? Did you did you used to rap at one point in time? What got you into it?
Yep, I used to have a group called the Second Generation Ohio Players, and then I made my transition into the music game, just doing promotions, doing marketing. So I worked with Land Speed Records. We put out the first 50 Cent project. Then I started working at Shady Records. So we did a lot of projects with Eminem, D12, Obi Trice, and 50 Cent. That was that era. And then I started working at E1. So with there, I started doing projects with Jim Jones, Slim Thug, DJ Khaled when he first started his career. And then it's just been up and just grinding ever since then.
Okay, what's been your motivation behind your hustle?
I just want to be the best. I want the best. I want my name in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And it was just really providing a platform for my generation. And then also, just for me, it was just building a support system like for our artists and our DJs that we can be playing on a national level at any given time.
Okay. So you kind of seen something in the Cleveland scene that a lot of people probably wasn't even checking out as far as hip hop.
Yeah, like I felt like the industry was taking our artists in and spitting them out whenever they wanted to. So that's when I formed my partnership with like the Nerve DJs, and so we can have the DJ community behind us. And I always had great relationships in New York with media. So, we've just been working ever since then. So, greatness is like just seeing like artists like Machine Gun Kelly and King Chip and Q Money and Lil Cray and all the guys just come up that's underneath that we was able to support our artists and kind of be a focus point in music, that they don't skip over Cleveland.
I feel you on that because I think it's a lot of talent, especially overall in Northeast Ohio, that really doesn't get a lot of exposure.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out Dave Tolliver. He hopped in here. He in here. Shout out Dave Tolliver, my man.
Yep.
What's been the hardest part of your journey?
You said the hardest part?
Yeah.
Just getting to understand and getting people to support and believe in our music community. Like a lot of times people overlook, the city, but hopefully by lately it's been going really good. So like it's the most artists that the city has seen sign at one time, in history, and that was the hard part is just making people believe, and take our artists.
Okay. I understand because I think a lot of people just think we're like a sports area. They don't really get into the music too much. With us. What you think? I'll tell you. I thought Ray Cash was really gonna blow. What you think? What was up behind that? Because I thought he would really put Cleveland on the scene, kind of like in the same manner that Bone Thugs and Harmony did.
With Ray Cash, man, like he's a very dope artist, very dope writer. Recently he did a lot of stuff with Manny Fresh from the Cash Money era. But he just got caught up in the industry stuff. A lot of times execs move around behind the scenes, and sometimes the artists play a victim to it. So shout out to Ray Cash. He was grinding for a long time. We grinded together for a long time, and he was one of the artists, especially after Bone, that uh, kind of held the city down.
Okay. I got that. I got that. Yeah, we got a lot of people tuning in. So you said right now it's the most artists ever been signed lately.
Sure. Yeah, like from Doughboy to Ty Bree to you know Kelvin. Like you got a whole bunch of people that signed from the city, so it's doing real good right now. I'm real proud of it.
Man, you always at work, man. You don't really sit down too much. Do you have time to sleep?
I mean, I rest, but it ain't. I got a lot more to prove. I got a lot more to do. So, I'm just trying to get it.
Okay, so what you are you still with Def Jam, or I know you was working with Def Jam at one point in time?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I started working at Def Jam in 2013, so I'm
Mhm.
still currently there. I got a couple artists that's still there, and we're just working. We're working on some new stuff. Just let go a Janae Echo record, and we're getting prepared for some new Danny Lay music.
Okay, so what is it about an artist that makes you want to work with them?
Just personality, just energy. I'm a real big energy person, so usually when I work with an artist, it's just a vibe and then just star quality too, and that work ethic. It means a lot to me.
That's what's up. I know a lot of people probably get upset because I know you have to turn a lot of people down.
Sure. Yeah, you got to give yourself time to bring projects to life. So I can't work with everybody. I know that, but I'm building a team that we can take on more clients and build it up.
Okay, so when you grab an artist, what's the process in your developing of an artist?
One is just to convert them over into a streaming artist that's getting into the digital age of music, and then probably hitting the studio and just creating first. You know what I'm saying, to see what kind of music that we can make. Listing out. I'm a real big person on goals, so just talking to them, seeing what kind of goals and stuff that they want to create, what do they want to do in their career, and then kind of taking it from there.
Okay, now when you started, it was like the CD record tape era, and now everything's streaming. How's that conversion been for you?
I was ahead of it, so I always wanted to create. Like with any of the artists that I'm working with now, just creating them into streaming artists or showing them what kind of formula to take so they can become bigger streaming artists. So I've been on it. I've been on it. So just building relationships with Spotify, with Pandora, building relationships with YouTube, and just taking it from there.
Okay, so it's a lot of independent artists right now, and
Hmm.
how you kind of balance out the industry from the independent side because you're kind of like doing both a little bit, right?
Um, More or less the industry stuff right now, but as far as the indies, you got to keep your eye on what's the next wave of talent because that's who's going to be signed in the industry later on. So, um, but I keep my eye on, like when I started doing my tours and stuff like that and doing touring, it gave me a chance to see what was popping in every city and see artists that like, and luckily like all those artists that was popping in those cities, like those are the artists that signed to majors now.
Okay, that's what's up. Will you have the tour started back up this year since the COVID situation's kind of been lifted? Or
Yeah,
can we look down the road?
I'm looking at summertime for sure. I just been doing like some spot dates here and there. March 27th, I'm in Miami. March 28th, I'm in Tampa. But just been doing some spot dates, and just. But I definitely looking forward to get back on the road for sure.
Okay. Now, how did the COVID year affect you? Did it set you back too much, or did you consider it actually a blessing in disguise?
It was definitely a blessing because it gave me a chance to rest, reconnect with my family. I was real happy about that. And then, but I still got a lot of good work accomplished and stuff. And I said, just transferring into the digital age. We moved everything from physically being on a road touring to taking it virtually. So doing interviews like this on IG Live, doing stuff on Zoom, all that kind of stuff. Google Meets was, all those apps was family
Mhm.
friendly.
On it. So you went. I'll tell you when you went from Quincy Taylor to Big Heff of the Midwest. What
Hmm.
was the inspiration behind that, man? I thought that was pretty.
Um, it was like what, me and DJ Ice was working on a project. We was working on this Bone project. We was putting it together, and I told him to put my name on the project, and uh, he named me Big Heff, and it just stuck with me ever since then. So I would literally used to be in a room with people that I've known for years, and they would tell me that they had to go meet Big Heff. They had to connect with this guy named Big Heff. As I don't, it was the oddest thing, and I was like, "What do you mean? I heard he was a good guy," type thing. And then,
Phil realized it's one and the same. Like, come on, you gotta do your research. Look at the pictures. It is me. It is I.
you know what? I just had a logo as my image, and I don't know. It was just weird though, but they would definitely, ask me if I knew who Big Heff was, and I was like, "Are you being serious right now?" But yeah,
Oh, man, that's crazy. So, in the area, what's the one thing you would like to see artists improve on or kind of step up on a little bit?
I'm just getting the foundation and knowing the industry a lot better, making sure their paperwork and their details is handled as far as registering their records so they can learn what the revenue streams of the industry are. And I think on the other side is developing more in the R&B scene. So the R&B scene come back a little bit more.
Yeah, R&B needs a major comeback. Do you have any R&B artists that are currently under you right now?
I just started working with this new artist named Sophie Sion, which is like she more of like a Caribbean artist. Kind of reminds me of like Rihanna. She's from LA, and
Okay.
been working since the top of this year. Last year, she did the anthem, the theme music for FIFA, and she also wrote. She's a songwriter, so she wrote like 2 top 10 hits for Maroon 5.
Ooh, that's pretty dope. Yeah, we need more R&B artists out here. It seems like a lot of rappers is trying to be R&B artists though. It seems like it's
Yeah,
more.
it's crazy because all the R&B artists want to be rappers, so I don't know.
Now on a personal level, when you get in your whip, right? Who you listening to? What you listening to?
I try to stay as current as possible on a personal level. I listen to like a lot of Lil Baby. I listen to a lot of Moneybag. Yo, I got a crazy R&B playlist that goes on and calm everything down. And then on the other side, I just listen to a lot of music that we create because I want to make sure it's before I put it out.
Right. So you just really like a student again. It's like you always just studying your music, trying to make sure everything's where it needs to be.
Yeah, definitely. I want to make sure like we able to compete. And if you put my song next to a Cardi B or a Megan Thee Stallion song, which those are my songs too, I just want to make sure we're able to compete on all levels.
And that's what's up because I think a lot of artists fail to realize you do have to compete with them bigger artists, even though they might not be big yet, but you're competing because people make a choice of what they're going to listen to.
For sure, definitely. I want to make sure that we're able to win at all costs, and like I don't want to do mediocre stuff. I want like everything to kind of fall in the space, and that we can win for sure.
Are you still part of the hip hop awards show that they have up in Cleveland in Ohio, the Ohio Hip Hop Awards?
I stopped doing that in like 2012, but I still definitely support, all the award shows and all the accolades and stuff. I really just focused on the music and developing a lot of artists. And so be on the lookout for Dream Doll this year. I think she's gonna have a really amazing year. Ty Bree, T Grizzly, and then like I said, some of the newer things that my dude Four from Black Ink Chicago. I think we're gonna have a lot of great things happening this year, especially when stuff start opening up and touring start happening again.
Right. So, as an artist, what an artist wants to get in touch with you? What's the best way to get you some music?
Just hit my email. I try to listen to everything. So Heff at capitalstructureent.com. But yeah, I try to listen to everything. And when people DM me, they can DM me or whatever on Instagram. I try to hit links and stuff like that because I just remember the days when it was impossible to get your music heard. So I definitely, want to help support, and if it's some dope talent, try to create a situation for them.
That's what's up. Now you know it's a versus coming up. Who you taking?
You said in the verses? You talking about
Yeah, Raekwon Ghostface?
I'm gonna go with Ghostface because he got that personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a real dope one. Have you followed all the verses?
Yeah. I try to support Swiss but I think it's a great thing. I like the way they when they sold the company, they gave everybody that participated a piece. So I thought that was really dope.
Okay, what was your favorite verses? The one that stood out to you the most on a personal level?
I mean, it got to be the Gucci Man Jeezy. Like that's the era right there. So it's right there with me coming up and seeing both of the artists grow and become legends. And so yeah, that was my favorite one, and it was real. So it made for the intensity, the energy. It hit a lot different.
Yeah, yeah, that was definitely a different type of energy. Definitely a different type of energy. Now,
Yeah.
now, how do you juggle your personal life versus your business life? Like how hard is that for you?
My personal life is my business. So, I mean, it ain't really not a juggle for me. It's just like you got some goals, you're going to work to get there, and then we're going to make some great things happen, and we're going to kind of repeat the cycle. And, but I always make time for family, and and that's what it is.
Okay, do you have children? No kids,
No,
kids?
no girl called me up yet. But holler at me in my DM.
Lucky you, he ain't faced the child support court. So do you look to have a family one day?
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Okay, okay.
A lot of single mothers out there that just got that stimmy check, so.
Say stimmy on the rise. You wild, boy. You wild. Man, when next time you throwing the party, man?
I'm gonna do something like probably like June. I want to do something like in a middle of the year type of vibe. And we gonna get it. We gonna get it.
Okay, that's gonna be in Cleveland, or are you doing it out of state, or?
It'll probably be in Cleveland. Like I'm always at somebody's events and stuff out of town, but I want to keep making sure like we good in the city. And then we also got our Nerve DJ conference and stuff that we're gonna do this year. And it's gonna be the 18th anniversary of it. So that's like when I do my music conferences and all that good stuff.
Okay. Now, how long has the Nerve DJs been around?
It's been around for 18 years. I've been a part of it since 2010, so 11 years. And we just been rocking and rolling, man, just building a brand, establishing our name in the industry. And, it's been going well. It's kind of like an industry staple right now. So, we support a lot of different artists, a lot of different things, like introduced the artist by the name of Cardi B when she first started her career. And we've been rocking,
Okay. That's what's happening. So how many DJs do you have in your stable?
3,000.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Break, bro.
That's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah, it's a lot of different stories, a lot of energy. But I'm a firm believer if we can get like 300 to 500 DJs behind the record supporting, then we can create a story with the record. So comes the movement.
Yeah, I think people kind of still underestimate the importance of a DJ nowadays.
Well, it's just a lot more platforms with streaming being involved. So, you got Tidal and Apple Music and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of people are streaming artists, but, with radio and DJs and, it make a lot of careers go up a lot better.
I dig it. I dig it. So growing up, who's one of your favorite DJs?
Growing up, favorite DJ, probably, Who Kid, DJ Clue, and then I got to say my guy DJ Johnny O. He was big.
Yeah, I remember Johnny O back when they even had him on the radio.
Yeah.
Way.
Sure.
Dan Clue, man, the Clue mixtapes is just classic.
Yeah, for sure. sometimes every once in a while I go back and listen to them. My friends, they got live mixtapes and stuff like that, so I go back and listen to some of the OG Unit mixtapes and some of the old stuff Clue used to put out, just to see the energy of it.
What's up? So when you just want to take a break from everything, what is it that you do to just kind of unwind and woosah, just kind of relax?
Like before I used to go to a lot of sporting events like Cavs games, Browns games, stuff like that, and really just hanging out with family. That's my unwind. If not, I go to either Miami or take a trip somewhere and chill out, with the headphones on and
Yeah.
get.
I say you used to go to the Cavs game. You quit going because Braun left.
No. It wasn't even because of that. It was just like COVID. I mean, I still, go. And,
Yeah.
That's it.
So what do you think about this year's Cavaliers?
I just wish that they would have played Andre Drummond and we could have had a better squad because we was hooping. And then I think that we got too good. They tried to slow the process and mess up the team for another draft pick.
So what they gonna do with Drummond? It seems like they trying
They
what they
trying to shop him around to a different team. And I don't know, but he a good dude, man. He support the city. He really be out here supporting the community and all that good stuff. So I wish they would just play him and let us have a good team again.
Yeah. I always felt they should traded Kevin Love like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know, but Kevin, I like to at least have some of our championship team still with us. Hopefully they can retire here, but if not, I definitely understand.
I just felt they should have traded Kevin Love, like why they could still get something for him and really kind of help him out. Like, all right, you're in rebuilding, let's give him a chance to go ahead and do something else. But from what I understand, he wants to stay here.
Yeah, he like it here for sure.
So have you met Kevin Love? Pretty cool brother.
Yeah. I'm cool with a lot of players, just moving around in the industry and stuff like that. But Kevin is a good dude. We had a couple drinks at a bar on the west side a couple times, so definitely support it. Support him too.
That's what's up. So I'm glad to see you helping the Cleveland scene out. I know
Yeah,
I'll be trying to get a lot of Cannon brothers to come up there, like just check it out, see how they doing some things. In smaller towns, they're a little hesitant for some reason.
yeah, definitely. And I actually in Canton, bro, like sometimes when I'm in LA, I run into like Trippie Redd and his team and stuff like that too. So they definitely out here, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Tribby out there killing it, man. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I was one of Whack 100's artist Flash Gotti. He was out on the road with Trippie, so that I got a chance to go to like 5 or 6 of the shows, and I like the way he held it down for the city and then for the state too.
Yeah, he definitely does things. Now, industry wise, what changes would you like to see in the industry?
Just more. It's like when it comes to the deals and stuff that people are getting, and that's really it from my end. I love the energy, I love the people, the new people that's coming into the industry, and I love having veterans and making it work. Most artists is.
Okay. So what old school artists do you tend to still keep an eye on?
I still talk to a lot of them. So I talk to, if I go into the '90s, I still talk to like Black Sheep and Das Effects and guys like that. KRS One. Of course, I talked to Bone, and then I talked to a lot of guys. A lot of guys I keep in touch with. Big Daddy Kane, Chuck D. So it's all good.
Is Bone doing anything? They plan on doing anything like a reemergence?
They just recording right now. Still touring, doing shows. They just had some 5 shows in Texas. So working on a couple solo projects and all that good stuff.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. So any advice for any aspiring artists that you can give?
Man, work on develop your team. have some goals that you want to set for yourself. And I think that, just like I said, just knowledge, you know what I'm saying? The knowledge of getting their paperwork and stuff done, just so you find out how you can make money off your recording, publishing, touring, merchandise, all that kind of stuff. So you gotta know what you get into.
Okay, now as far as attaining knowledge, what would you advise be the best reference point for learning the game from a legal perspective?
If you want a quick manual, go buy my book, Making It in the Midwest. It's on iBooks and Amazon and all that good stuff. But yeah, just check it out. It's a good reference point and a starter kit to learn about the industry.
Say the name of your book one more time.
Making It in the Midwest.
Okay. Is that under Big Heff or is that under Quincy Taylor? Which one?
Under both. All my
Okay.
plaques, Big Heff Taylor, so it's all kind of the same thing. But, yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I really appreciate what you're doing for the area. You know what I'm saying? I sit back and I watch. I see brothers like you, David Ford, you know, David Tolliver. You know, I just sit back and be like, okay, these brothers out here still doing it, and you contributing something positive to the culture, and I respect that so much, man.
Man, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it and appreciate your time, bro. I've been watching you. You know, you've been cool forever. And, you know, we're going to keep putting on, making history for the state. And, you know, just keep going up.
No doubt, no doubt. Thank you so much for your time. Keep me plugged in. You know, I'm going to come up, check out some events. Or next time I shoot up that way, you know, if you're not busy, we go grab some drinks or something.
That's a bet with me, bro. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate your time. Keep grinding and putting on for a cat in the Hall of Fame city.
Thank you so much, man. You have a wonderful evening.
All right, you too.
Yep.
And he saw that old ass